My dearest listener, someone whose presence has long woven itself quietly into the fabric of your life has been thinking of you more intensely than you may realize. Perhaps recently you have felt a subtle shift in the air around them, a small but unmistakable strangeness in the way they look at you, speak to you, or linger a moment too long in thought. Your guardian angels are urging you to pay attention, for these changes are not random. They are the first ripples of something that is preparing to unfold, something that may reshape the way you move through the coming months. This person is not a stranger to your story. They are someone who has stood beside you in moments of trust and honesty, someone to whom you have revealed pieces of your heart. Perhaps without fully understanding it yourself, you have already sown the seeds that allowed their feelings to take root. And now they find themselves wondering if the bond between you might one day evolve into something deeper, something that blurs the line between friendship and love. Before we explore this further, it is important to recognize that this message arrives with signs, 3 synchronicities that are intertwined with the blessings of the cosmos. Your guardian angels want you to receive these signs with an open heart, to understand their meaning, and to recognize how they illuminate the path that lies ahead. These signs exist to help you navigate what is coming. They hold profound relevance to your future. Now, returning to the individual at the center of this message. This person is more than an acquaintance, more than a fleeting figure in your journey. They are someone you once confided in, someone who sought comfort and clarity in your presence as well. You matter deeply to them, more than they have ever expressed aloud. Recently, their emotions have begun to grow beyond the boundaries they once believed they could maintain. They want to ask you how you truly feel, yet they hesitate at the threshold of confession. Their hesitation is not born from pride but from fear. They worry that past mistakes may have caused cracks in your trust. They fear that expressing their feelings may cause you discomfort or push you away. Your angels whisper that this person has experienced a revelation regarding their connection to you. Something within them shifted, an awakening, a recognition, a realization that the feelings they once brushed aside have become impossible to ignore. The seeds of love were planted in a moment you may not even recall. A moment when you allowed them to see you fully, your sincerity, your humor, your resilience, or perhaps your vulnerability. To you it may have been an ordinary moment, but to them it was transformative. In your eyes they glimpsed a purpose, a meaning, a light they had not seen in anyone else. Yet purpose always carries a cost. And love, in its earliest stages, often awakens both courage and doubt. They feel inspired and invigorated by their emotions, yet they struggle to gather the courage needed to speak their truth. Still, they hold close the belief that the next time your conversation drifts into the realm of sincerity, they must finally confess what has been burning in their heart. Their anticipation grows heavier by the day, balancing hope and fear. This brings us to the first synchronicity sign of your message, the heirloom. An heirloom represents more than material worth. Its value lies in time, in memory, in the significance it carries from one generation to the next. In many families, heirlooms are treasured precisely because they hold stories that cannot be replaced. When it comes to how this person views you, the heirloom becomes a powerful symbol. Your friendship, your history together, and the moments you have shared have created a sense of timelessness in their heart. You have become, to them, something priceless. Something that cannot be duplicated or forgotten. In the coming weeks, you may notice images, objects, or references to heirlooms appearing in your surroundings. This is no coincidence. Each appearance is a celestial reminder of how valued you are. Not just by the world, but by this person whose feelings have quietly deepened. The heirloom also symbolizes a promise. A vow that they will do everything they can to honor your presence in their life. It reflects their desire to cherish, protect, and uplift you. But when will they speak their truth? Your angels reveal that the timing depends on their personal strength. They are gathering courage. But the moment of confession will arrive only when their heart feels steady enough to risk vulnerability. While the moment approaches, it is a powerful time for you to reflect inwardly. How do you feel about the possibility of a romantic relationship? Does the idea fill you with excitement? Or does it stir a sense of uncertainty? These emotions are natural, and they lead us to the second synchronicity sign, the well-worn journal. Journals hold the whispered truths of the human heart. They are places where thoughts, hopes, fears, and memories spill freely without judgment. Even if journaling is not part of your daily habits, the symbolism remains powerful. A well-worn journal represents introspection, preparation, and emotional clarity. It symbolizes the process of sorting through conflicting feelings and discovering what your heart truly desires. You may not come across a physical journal, but its essence will appear in subtle ways. Perhaps you will encounter images, videos, or references in books or films. These occurrences are gentle nudges from your angels, reminding you to seek clarity within yourself. The heirloom and the journal are deeply connected. One symbolizes value shaped by time. The other represents the inner work required to move forward with wisdom. Meanwhile, the person who cares for you is wrestling with a difficult decision. Part of them believes it is safer to remain friends, to preserve what already exists. After all, friendship provides stability. But another part fears that silence would turn into regret. They understand that taking the risk might lead to discomfort, yet it could also open the door to the love they have long imagined. They have contemplated discussing the matter with mutual acquaintances, searching for reassurance. But they know how easily stories can twist into gossip. And so they have made the conscious choice to speak only to you when the time is right. This is something you may find admirable, their determination not to let outside opinions interfere with matters of the heart. Your angels describe this person as someone who often goes against the grain, someone who does not conform to expectations. This means that their confession, when it arrives, may be imaginative, heartfelt, or unforgettable. This brings us to the final sign, your engraved initials. Your initials hold power, much more than you may realize. Names carry energy, identity, and spiritual resonance. When Adam named the creatures of the earth, he was granted dominion over them, symbolizing the power bestowed through naming. Likewise, your initials represent a kind of authority over your path and your potential. In the days ahead, pay attention to where your initials appear. Perhaps in artwork, packaging, signs, documents, or even spoken conversations. These moments are messages from your angels, emphasizing that you are stepping into a phase where your identity and destiny align with greater clarity. These initials also reflect how this person sees you, as someone who influences their choices, inspires their growth, and shapes their destiny. The three signs, the heirloom, the journal, and the initials, each hold unique meaning. Together, they form a trinity of symbolism that represents life, purpose, preparation, and spiritual sovereignty. But above all, your angels ask you to hold on to hope. Trust that the universe is guiding you with intention. Trust that everything happening now is forming the foundation for a future rich with meaning. Let us close with a blessing for your journey. Lord, guide this listener gently through the shifting tides of emotion that life presents. Bring comfort to their spirit as new feelings awaken and old questions resurface. Grant them the wisdom to recognize the divine signs placed before them, to understand their worth, and to feel the love that surrounds them. Strengthen their heart as they discern the paths that lie ahead, and let the power of their name remind them of the divine authority they hold over their own destiny. May hope settle softly within them. May clarity illuminate their steps. And may they walk forward with grace, strength, and unwavering trust. Type 222 to claim the blessings woven into this message. And consider leaving a kind word for others who may be seeking a spark of positivity today.